back to Super Crime Fighter. This is where we left off from a couple of weeks ago. It was these three men, a triple threat.
If you do it, don't help me. I will.
Give me a water for Christ's sake.
Nate, you suck.
We doing this or what?
Phage won a triple threat match against Jon Napier and Derek Moss.
Come on, Derek, you can do it.
We're gonna have a battle royal, and there's a standing clothesline. Jonathan Napier.
You know what? Let's just do our battle royal. Let's just bring them all out here and let's get them started. Let's get this battle royal started.
The Carnival faced off against Derek Moss over in Springfield on the 29th. Virden was heavily involved in that match, however, Derek Moss did survive the onslaught of Anna and Virden and retained the PWA Unified Championship. Well, this is a battle royal as wrestlers come to the ring. PWCI also saw Jason Allen, Roscoe, a man by the name of Brad Booker. Now Phage and Napier put Derek Moss in the corner. Another guy. He is. There's Gavin Alexander. Top of the battle royal. Here we go. There's Jake Lander. Got Congo. And Napier gonna throw Derek Moss out of the ring, and he's out of it. He was bashed in the head with a mallet. He was that triple threat, and all the wrestlers turned their attention to Gavin Alexander. Derek Moss, another, Chase Brooks. Sage Ramsey comes over, trying to prevent, well, he's actually trying to out-get ref Gavin Alexander, and Gavin Alexander has been eliminated. Go out first at least. Now AEOU, the CIPW tag champs, get chased out of the ring. Unbelievable. And Jay Brooks gets thrown to the top but hangs on. All the wrestlers slug it out. Jason Allen looks like a wrestling shirt over his head then. Oh, Jake Lander sends Brad Booker to the ground. Almost eliminates himself doing it. And Phage throws Jason Allen over the top rope. Lands on the apron. Should get back in the ring. And Allen gets kicked to the ground. Go over the top rope, you're in danger of being eliminated. If you land on the apron, you gotta get back in the ring. Otherwise, you're in danger of being knocked to the ground. Napier chops this newbie, whoever it is. Did you go over the top? Napier gonna get rid of this guy. Thanks for coming. Moondog Congo in trouble. He's pushed over the top. He's trying to hang on.
Whoever he is.
Virden decides to turn his attention to Jake Lander and Roscoe. It's attacked by Cardini. Oh, Congo rolls in, so he's safe. And Napier has Jake Lander and throws him over the top rope by the neck. A referee comes in. What is he doing?
Another ref has been eliminated.
Napier throws a referee over the top. What in the world is going on here? Napier pulls the referee back in the ring and now throws him out again. Heck is that about?
Brock's is bell Roscoe has been eliminated.
Chase Brooks was thrown over the top.
Brooks, you're out.
Brooks arguing with the referee, but he was thrown over the top. Cardini gonna try and get rid of Roscoe. He hangs on. Roscoe gets back in. Referee is still arguing with Chase Brooks over there. Napier gonna bring him back in. Napier's gonna bring him back in. Nope. Headbutts him. Alright, so now, oh look at this! Napier gonna get rid of his partner, Cardini! Well, every man for himself, but there's no honor among thieves. Phage sends Roscoe into the corner. He charges and Anita turnbuckle. Roscoe and Napier face off. It is down to 3.
Got this, Roscoe!
Napier looking at Phage, looking at Roscoe, deciding what to do here.
Hey, Napier, go after
Roscoe focused on Napier. Napier with a kick to Roscoe. He's gonna pick him up, try and get rid of him. And Phage stalking Jonathan Napier. Roscoe gets back in. Roscoe is, by the way, absolutely furious as he won a 30-man Oktoberfest with PWA, only to have it stolen from him from a very late injury. Number 31. As
Come on, Roscoe, get up!
Phage crashes into Roscoe into the corner.
Come on, Roscoe, I'm gonna get you out!
And Napier gonna pick up Roscoe, a.k.a. Hannah. Cardini's back out here. Cardini's back out here, but Napier tells him to hit the bricks.
Want your help.
Well, as I said, no honor among thieves. He was like, he's trying to help Napier out, but Phage throws him over the top. Oh no!
Has been eliminated.
Should have slipped back in and Phage kicked him off, and look at this. It's like,
Mano a mano, as you promised.
No, put him back on!
Napier and Phage.
Go back at him!
Look at this. Phage is taking off his mask.
Wow.
Phage pulls the mask off. Now they're eyeball to eyeball. And there they go at it. And down goes Phage.
You take the mask off and show your ugly face.
Van tells Napier to take his mask off. Cute.
You got fake teeth, right? Knock him out.
Hey! I have my girlfriend with you. Take your mask off!
You've never had a girlfriend your
Yes,
whole
I have.
life. Your left and right hand aren't your girlfriend.
Napier jaw-jacking with the audience.
You'll ever have.
Yeah.
Allowing Phage to regroup here. Irish whip into the corner. Napier, high knee in the corner. Here at CIPW, unfair game. It's Napier, both these men former CIPW heavyweight champions. Phage had a brief run with the title earlier this year. Napier was also a junior champion. And an uppercut.
Come on!
These two were tag team partners at one point.
Take him out!
Long ago.
Take him out,
Phage. Napier trying to cool tensions here. Phage not thrilled with the idea of shaking hands. And look at this. Napier gonna try and get rid of Phage. Phage hangs on. Phage hanging on. Napier off the ropes. And Napier crotches himself. Phage gonna make him ride the horse. Now both men are on the apron. Both men are on the apron and in danger of whoever hits the ground is gonna be the loser. Unless, of course, they both hit the ground at the same time, which has happened. I got the camera over here to see if we can. Oh, look at this. Napier. Caged, hanging on. Spin kick. Napier charges, boot to the head. Phage hanging on to the rope.
What the?
Look at this. Napier exposing his knee, charges, eats a super kick. Down he goes. And Phage is going to be the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the Battle Royal,
Phage, Ex Machina, Pumpkin King, whatever you want to call it, wins the Battle Royal. Mina comes around the ring, joined her man. Celebrate a double victory here at Unfair Game.
Every ship that sails through the void on the surface will start to survive. Are you afraid to jump?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the Battle Royal tonight, one more time, Phage!
Sage Ramsey coming in to present the trophy. Phage won the Fair Games tournament last year. Comes back. Takes home another trophy. Mina to join him in the ring. Quick rundown of the lineup for this weekend. The Missouri Wrestling Alliance coming to South Broadway Light Club on the 12th. Central Illinois Pro Wrestling in South Fork High School in Kincaid. Third weekend of the month. St. Louis Anarchy at the Knights of Columbus Hall in Bolton on Friday the 18th. Diamond Pro Wrestling on the 19th at Wood River. CIPW. East Carolina
Derek Moss,
Pro
get out
in
of here.
Petersburg. The 19th at Fire Department, as well as, of course, your Surgeon in Swansea. Local Wrestling Association. Langford High School on the 19th as well. Let's go to Phage, who has something to tell us. And it calls Derek Moss back to the ring.
I want to tell you guys a little story real quick. So I started this journey about 10 years ago. Last year was the first time I got a chance to come down here and participate in the tournament. Won it because why not? This year I had made a promise that I'd come back. And I asked to be in the ring with these two gentlemen, two guys I've dealt with for the majority of my wrestling life. Who will be here long after I'm gone because he's still young and he's an idiot. Admittedly, I came into tonight with an injured shoulder, trying to keep it protected, and thus far it's feeling okay. So no bad news. No bad news. But I wanted to thank everybody who came last year and this year because this will be the last year I'll be here for this. So from me at least, I wanted to thank you guys for coming out and watching us be stupid and roll around in spandex. And I'm going to challenge each one of you to come back out here tomorrow to watch these idiots do it again.
Yeah!
So if you could,
I was waiting on that.
give it up for everybody in the back and for the guys putting this on who've been doing this year after year. I'm gonna go sit on my fat ass now and do nothing because I'm tired.
So there you have it. Phage, Pumpkin King, formerly known as Temple Rain, announces his retirement from professional wrestling tonight in Virden, Illinois. Jason Brooks joins everybody in the ring.
I'm gonna pull you down.
The hugs and handshakes goodbye as Phage and Ivy moving out to the East Coast, state of Virginia. For post-wrestling, live together.
I look like a cheap hooker.
Phage, ex-Machino.
Thank you, Phage! Thank you, Phage!
He did find the right gimmick, and he was a monster in the ring for his latter half of his career, and thank you for saying great memories.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wanted to be in the professional wrestling business, well, here is your chance now. Make sure to contact Pinfall Academy, 217-572-8054, located at the brand new facility at 101 North 4th Street in Auburn, Illinois. Pinfall Academy, where you can learn to be a wrestler, a referee, a manager, a valet, anything that has to do with professional wrestling, we'll teach you how to get it done. Pinfall Academy, where the new crop begins.
Every so often, I am asked why I refuse to cover Holy Havoc Championship Wrestling on Mount Pulaski, despite whatever improvements they've had ever since the Disasters 10 draw with Bob Orton headlining years ago. It all comes down to its promoter, Rex Gill, who believes the wrestling business owes him something. The owners of Great American Wrestling expressed regret for creating the monster 8 years ago. Ever since then, it's been one promotional disaster over another. He hooked up with the notorious Joseph Burge to open the horrific Redneck Wrestling organization, getting the six-sided ring from the promoter of 01 Supreme, then proceeded to overbook the first show. The relationship was very rocky as he was involved on again, off again, until he joined up with another awful wrestler by the name of Onslaught to open the short-lived Wrestling's Ultimate Order. That promotion closed up after it ran a show in Danville where there was an ugly clash in a parking lot between trained wrestlers from New Breed Wrestling Alliance and never-trained backyarders from the Hulse Brothers Wrestling Alliance connected to Onslaught booked on the same event. From there, another relaunch was made under the name Future Pro Wrestling. That did not last either. No matter what name he has run under, he was all too willing to put people in the ring that were nowhere near ring ready or knew what they were doing. The next relaunch was under the name HHCW and poached the venue that Pro Wrestling Epic was using from the Parcell brothers, rendering it unusable to them and forcing them to sell PWE to Leone Mephisto. It made headlines for all the wrong reasons when it drew a whopping 10 paid with Bob Orton and Ron Powers booked on the card. Why did legit wrestlers take bookings from Gil? Ring time. Because they weren't able to get it elsewhere for whatever reason, including the disgraced Gray Malachi, who got himself blacklisted for going berserk on a rookie wrestler and cussing up a storm in the ring during a match. I cannot believe HHCW is still running, and people are actually buying tickets to it. Gil, however, books himself as champion, is still no better a wrestler, and his look, attire, and face paint are often mocked by trash bag wrestlers. His match with Sabu, who's seen much better days himself, was lampooned by world-famous Flea Market. Other people have to struggle constantly to keep his booking train from derailing due to his incompetency. I consider him to be a cancer to Central in wrestling. Likewise, no promoters will book him. Those who kept feeding the monster, however, did a service to us all by encouraging him and making him think he's actually a draw. The truth is, if you bought a ticket and you see this guy in the ring, you went to the wrong wrestling show. In future weeks, I will be addressing other promotions I refuse to cover and why. But that is this week's editorial comment. Derek Moss. More shenanigans and abuse of authority from our president, Antoine Archie, which the board of directors is going to have to step in and do something shortly, assert their authority. But I'm going to ask you, it's supposed to have been Roscoe facing you at Art of War, and apparently it's Casey Jackson due to the rigging of the system that Donald Trump talks about.
Right.
So,
I mean, look, first of all, title defense number 23. 23-0, and that ties me, right, Crime Fighter? Ties me, Guy Smith, for the most wins of PWA. No, I believe I'm one off now. Maybe I'm tied, I don't know. You'll post your stats later, I'm sure. Roscoe, man to man, I told you before, I'll tell you again, you earned one tonight. So I will grant you one, because that's the man I am. Anytime you want it, anytime, any place, you earned it tonight.
What about Hillsborough?
Hey.
We're going to be in Hillsborough. Are you going to be defending the title in Hillsborough?
Of course I'm going to be defending the title. Hey, if Roscoe wants a championship match that night, I will be more than willing, happy to give him a championship match, because that's what he deserves. That's what the authority, Archie, whatever he wants to call himself and his regime, that's what they granted to KC and stole from Roscoe. KC Jackson, you want to face me at Art of War? Fine. You should have just entered like a real man. Instead, you had to hide behind Archie and let Archie come out. You made yourself bigger than the Brawltoberfest. That's something that doesn't fly in PWA. I'm the guy around here. You want to come at me? Come at me. Same time, you made the worst mistake of your professional wrestling career by aligning yourself with President Archie. That is a fact.
All right, Derek Moss, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
And that'll do it for this edition of PWCI This Week. I'm the Mega Super Crime Fighter. We'll see you next time.